Hello and welcome into SorareAndrews, brought to you by Sorare Data. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare, joined once again by Andy Black, who goes by Black on Sorare, hopefully for more than 1 minute. What's nice is that Andy apparently hasn't caught any live Sorare Data streams this week, so he had no idea that we've been having some problems.
As far as I know, everything's just working perfectly.
Yeah, no, I love to hear it, and we'll see, Andy. Some went like 45 seconds, some like a little more than a minute. But
so we could die at any moment.
I don't think it's that bad.
Well, the stream could die.
Oh, the stream. Yeah, the stream. Well, we should be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like normally like right about now, right?
Like, no, well, some of them were, yeah. I mean, we just don't really know. Literally just don't know. Genesis is saying we're going to the moon, right? Scosmo says we're all rich now.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Mike Baston's counting down until we get cut off. But I think we're good. I'm just going to say I think we're good.
Over the hump.
Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still here. Let's go. Mike was first in. Way to be, Mike Baston. Let's see. Kev Hurd, podium behind Baston. Germ, what's up? Ricky wants to win 500K. Can't do it. It's so funny you say that, Ricky, because I sent the thumbnail to Andy earlier or yesterday, and I was like, literally, how to win $500,000 on Sorare. He's like, that's not totally true. I was like, it's the internet. It's okay.
You have to figure out the right phrasing,
Right. Andy, are you participating in this new competition?
Not yet.
Ooh, I like that.
When does it start? November 7th, I think. Right? When we get back from international break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's the 20th.
Yeah, you get the international break to, acquire all your cards that you need, since who buys new cards anyway? But yeah. What do you think? What do you
all
think?
of the EPL cards that I've come across, I no longer have. Whether I bought them originally or won them as rewards. So I'm in a situation where if I want to play, I have to buy some cards.
Well, you have a few, like the international break, to win a couple.
Possibly.
Either
way, I'm going to have to buy some cards.
I like this Cosmo 500K prize. How to win? I like it. What up, Quinny? So, whole product update yesterday, Andy. I submitted a formal complaint that they released it on a Wednesday and not a Thursday, since usually it's like, hey, something just came out and we get to talk about it, and then by the next day I feel completely differently about it. Today I've had a full day, or this time a full day, to really soak it all in. I find myself arguing with a lot of people.
Oh, what kind of arguments you got going on?
So there's a big, just a big problem that people have with requiring a couple new season cards for a brand new competition. And everyone is like, this totally screws all of your users who have older cards.
Yep.
And I just don't see it that way. And it's going to be one of those, like, agree to disagree, but I haven't agreed to that yet.
I wouldn't agree to disagree when you're right.
My man.
A big update did come out today, by the way.
Sorare Data update?
No.
Oh, don't even say MLB. Don't even say it.
Okay, I won't say it then.
What was your, like?
I won't say it.
What was the first word that came to your mind when you read the update?
Oh, they didn't do anything. Like, this is their way of just being like, oh, well, see you next year.
It's the off season, yeah. I don't know what, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything. So that was actually, so it was one of those nice things where they were like, hey, let's give you an update before everybody's like, hey, what the hell is going on with baseball? Yeah. But also it was literally a non-update.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. It starts with like, oh, here's some people that won some things. We'll be auctioning cards in the off season. Um, something special edition, an update on collection, and then everybody gets XP, I guess. Oh,
No, just
well,
the
no
opposite.
XP.
Yeah.
Opposite. I don't care.
Your XP can go to hell.
Yeah.
So there was an update. I remember this might have been during the Spoon era, but they came up with this big update and they were like, we're going to do monthly updates from now on. And so I don't even remember what the first update was when they were like, we'll be back next month with another update. And then the next update was, here are the things we did last month. Well, see you next month. And it was like, that's not an update.
Right.
That's actually just a
all those
summary.
things. Yeah.
So I don't know. That one was both, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's really tough to be optimistic about the Sorare MLB product.
Yeah. Yeah. Frankly, we don't need to talk about it. Nobody wants to hear about it.
Nobody wants to hear about it.
Yeah.
So, Andy, there was, should I share this video?
Yes. If you have to ask, yes.
It's not anything that great. It was me and Quinny saying on Monday that Copenhagen was going to beat Man United.
Oh. And they did, I guess.
Hell yeah, they did.
Well, they were down 3-2.
The game was never in doubt, Andy. United was never going to win.
They scored 2 goals late then, right? Because I turned it off.
Yeah. So no need. I'll share it on Twitter, but we were right. Watch the game week previews with me and Quinny. That's all. Where was I? I missed a comment here in the chat. But anyway, so Andy, this football product update, not to be confused with the baseball one, the baseball one.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I think I liked almost everything in it.
How did you feel about fitness being scrapped?
I was all right with fitness.
Okay.
I'm a fitness boy. What can I say?
I know. So like now it's gone. This isn't even like, oh, we're delaying it. They're just like, you know what? Scrapped.
In the end, I think the vast majority of people wanted it scrapped. And being in the minority, I think it's all right to just take the L on this one and scrap it.
Do you think that the expectation, or excuse me, I can't believe I'm actually going to, that's going to sound harsh. I was going to say, I can't believe I'm actually going to give them credit for this, but I'm going to see if you can make this leap of faith like I can. They saw the success of the NBA in-season tournament in terms of requiring requiring users to buy new cards. And so they were like, oh, here is a way that we can get people to buy new cards that aren't buying new cards. Let's try this in football. And so they have this new Premier League thing with $500,000 in prizes. And they were like, we might make more from this than the $1 that everybody's going to spend to like boost up their fitness players. Let's just do that.
Do you think they have that data already from NBA?
I don't know. I mean, price-wise, yes. Obviously, this competition is I imagine months in the making. Yeah. So I don't want to give them too much credit for it, or too much like NBA credit for it. But it felt like fitness, the foundation of fitness was never, hey, let's make this game more fun. It was like, hey, how can we get some more money? And they were kind of honest about that, which was probably bad, but they came up with a better way, it seems. And so they've decided to scrap fitness.
Yeah.
What I found funny is that I feel like the tide hasn't totally turned on fitness, but I feel like there were enough people that were like, if it was 5%, it'd probably be fine. I'm fine with it. And then Sorare's like, never mind.
Yeah, the fitness stuff is just whatever. Like I said, the vast majority of people hated it, so whatever, get rid of it. I'm fine with that. I think the more interesting thing to talk about is the Premier League tournament that they're doing. And I know you said you're not going to play it at all because you hate the Premier League. Was that the exact quote I heard?
Did I say hate? I don't hate the Premier League, but I really don't care about it. Like, it's not a league that I go out of my way to follow. And so I appreciate it is a league that a lot of people only follow. And so like, if you told me, hey, we want to do this competition, what league should we pick? The answer is the Premier League.
Yeah.
But
did you see Nicholas's tweet that he said season 2 is coming soon? You did see that?
I did.
What did you think about that tweet?
I have no idea what it means. What, like,
you know what I think it means?
$1 million.
I think it means they're going to do another tournament. But I think they'll do a different league. So you can't just take all your new season EPL cards and play in this new tournament. Now you're going to have to go buy Bundesliga cards.
So I was thinking about this idea that they launched it with a Premier League, which is like, okay, this is the league that everyone wants.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't that basically mean that every subsequent league they do is one that they don't want as much as the Premier League? Like, why not build your way up? See, like, do a Bundesliga one. It's like, oh, people liked it. Let's try. Hey, now we've got whatever, No, yeah.
I don't think he specifically said it was Premier League season 2.
Yeah. I don't know. A few people were guessing that. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I can't remember the last time I saw a Nicholas tweet and I was like, oh, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Right. That is one of the reasons, though, that I haven't like aped in and bought cards yet, because there is the chance that like, all right, I'm going to do it for this, and then in about a month, I'm going to find out, oh, well, now I need to go do it for Bundesliga. Oh, and now we're going to do it with La Liga, and who knows, any other league that they have the full license for. They could just keep moving on to the next one. And I'm a sucker.
Says, imagine if they do a Saudi long competition and score the Saudi league for 8 weeks to test it.
Ugh.
They should just give the $100,000 to Zarchi and move on.
So, John, you said they'll have to lower the entry requirements. I don't think so. I think if there's a value proposition that makes sense for someone like Sean's going to go buy cards. Like, if he looks at it and he does the math and he says, oh, nobody's playing this, I don't even have the cards for this, maybe I'll go buy the cards and win $2,000.
Do you think it's enough money to win?
Sure. I mean, there's certainly like a cost benefit analysis that you're going to have to do before you go play. But like, let's say I need 3 new EPL cards. For me, I already have existing EPL cards, so it'll basically be me paying. Like, if I want to go buy Lucas Paqueta, I'm going to have to sell my Paqueta, buy the new Paqueta. Mm-hmm. Whatever that difference is, I need to hopefully be able to win that over the course of the next month.
Right. So,
right.
Like, so that's why do it? Thinking, like, realistically, if you were to buy cards to do this, you would buy rare cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So no thought that you would buy super rares to do this.
Well, I might.
Well, hello. All right.
Yeah.
So this is what got me with this. So this is the prize pool. And so as a reminder to everyone, you can only win cash. You cannot win anything else. No cards, no. Can you get coins? I don't know if you can get coins. So the lowest amount you can win in each game week is $10 more than a threshold.
Yeah.
Which you can use, which you can do with your existing cards anyway. Obviously, if you finish higher, you win more. But do you think for most people, it's probably just better to keep churning Cat 240?
There's no way of answering that right now until
Yeah.
you see the number of people that enter. Uh, I think there's a decent chance that entries are low in these. Maybe the first game week, and then people see that and start buying cards. I don't know. I don't 150 places for rare, and the amount of people I've talked to that are like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I don't know. 150 is a lot of places. If you could pick that up 3 or 4 times or something,
Right.
probably pays for the cost difference if you already have an EPL card and you're
Right.
upgrading it to the next you're the newest year. Limited, I think, is different. Limited, I think, is going to be hard to win. I think everyone is going to play limited.
I agree. Do you think you will have multiple entries?
I thought about it. Probably not. It's so hard. It'll be so hard to do. If I did it, I would do 2 entries because kind of like what John's saying, rotation will be Nightmare over Christmas or during that time frame. You're going to want depth, and if you buy some depth and they all happen to play, or you think they're all going to play on one of those weeks, then yeah, maybe you have a couple entries.
That's fair. You know who bought some cards for it?
Who?
Nanzo.
Yeah.
Nanzo, did you buy like super rares? He said league-specific tournaments and all scarcities, not just limited, is a good move. Starting with EPL is a no-brainer. No, I agree. I just like everything else is kind of like, oh yeah. Well.
The one thing I will say is interesting to me is the unique division seems kind of low. The prizes.
I literally didn't even look.
I mean, you only need 2 cards, but 2 new season
cards, right?
EPL cards, and like your biggest upside there is 1.5 ETH. I don't know. I guess that's pretty good. They're giving that away every week.
Every weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you're right.
Entry for super rare is 3 cards, I think.
Yeah.
It would be nice if it was only 2.
I think that was a little hard.
3's tough for people. Like that's gonna be tough.
Yep. Pranksy's up on Bruno right now. 30 grand.
I saw Pranksy bidding on Brunetta as well.
Ooh. As it says, Nanzo's playing and there are no so coins, so I'm definitely out.
So multi-entry and you can win multiple prizes, right? It's not like you can win your best finish.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a knock to like people with old cards? Like, do you think that they?
No, I think it's kind of a dumb argument. Like I've seen it all over Twitter.
All over.
New tournament, people. You can still do all the same stuff with your old cards. In fact, somebody, I think it was Hoodwink, or I don't remember who said it, and I apologize for not being able to repeat who said this. But somebody said, if anything, this is more utility for your old cards because it's a new tournament that your old cards can play.
You can still, yeah. The only argument that I have been halfway accepting of is that it does make the old season cards less valuable. But I actually am not sure that's really the case. I think their values may be the same, and the new season ones are just higher.
Yeah, I mean the new season cards are always more more expensive for that year.
Yeah. Nanzo said he bought a couple of super rares, mainly rares and limiteds. Let's just see what he did. The beauty of the blockchain, we can just spy on Nanzo and see what he's doing. Ooh, Emerson. How do you feel about that, Andy? Getting in. Oh, Nana. Never even heard of these guys.
Do you think they should have done this tournament with a cap?
They do. Don't they? Isn't it cap 270?
I don't think so.
Did I make that up?
Oh, I stand corrected. It is cap 270.
Yes, I do, Andy. I think it would be brilliant if they did that.
I actually
maybe 270 points.
I do like that because I feel like it balances things a bit for, people always complain about the whales coming in, and yes, whales are always going to do well, but I feel like that is a good leveler, good balance agent.
Hold on. Juju said you also have less competition in the old cups because they use some of the old good cards in this cup. Yep. Agreed.
And that makes sense, Nanzo. I was wondering why you were buying Emerson. It was like that does not make sense at all for Nanzo's gallery or yeah.
As I said, does collection bonus count? I assume so. And yeah, Germ saying 50% captain, which yeah.
Better get that captain right.
Yeah. Let's see. Johansson said, don't you think it's problematic that Sorare requires you to get new season cards consistently? If I buy a collection for this tournament, I'll need to buy another whole new one next season to compete.
You just don't play.
Right. Like I fundamentally don't find it problematic because just like you said, like you don't have to play this.
There are a lot of tournaments that you can play your cards in.
Like so many of them. And none of those are going away. Like that was the problem I had, that they were like, this is a knock to the the people with older cards. Yeah. And it was like the number of tournaments that you can enter is actually higher now with your old cards than it was 3 days ago. And even if you could use 0 old season cards, it's the same number of tournaments. And they didn't take any rewards from those competitions to put it in this one. Like it's all the same. Yeah. And I think it's going to be like the way that Sorare goes from now on. Like I think we will always have cash prize competitions that include some sort of requirement for new season cards that you do not have to play.
Yeah. Johansson, you said there are not enough tournaments that they require you to buy new cards every single season. They flat out don't require you to buy new cards every single season.
My only thought is that he's saying like next season, like all of our new season cards are now old season and there's no additional places to play them. But like those cards are getting sold anyway.
How about this? The tournaments are kind of angled towards new players. I mean, maybe that's kind of who they want playing in these.
I got to point out a few because Skosmo is on like a full-fledged hashtag trust the team going on right now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, where did it go? Here we go. They've said they'll do old season tournaments too, which I did not see. And I kind of don't believe it. But he said, this is a great onboarding tournament for new users. Be happy for the conversion tool and potential new people to sell your old cards to later. And then, where did the last one go? People are looking at everything with blinkers on, which I assume is like in the current market low. These ideas with 2, 5, 10x user base could be incredible. Sorare putting the money up to grow the game, enjoy the ride. Man, there it is. Trust the team. We needed a rocket emoji and then a moon emoji or something like that.
But to be fair, he forgot the hashtag, so that's kind of disappointing. But
it's true. But it was like full-fledged, like caps, trust the team. I don't know. Charlie said, but is it angled to new players? I haven't seen any promo to a wider audience. Well, we got 2 weeks. Got plenty of time. And I agree with Alex here. The Rivals thing looks very good at new users when trying to promote buying cards as well. Andy, you have been rivaling quite a bit. How has your Zap been?
Dude, I'm loving it.
So
head-to-head is fun.
And you took a bunch of L's yesterday. But I don't know if it's going to continue, but there's like legitimate excitement about this game, about Rivals.
Yeah.
And
by the way, I've got like 7 or 8 Rivals matches going right now against the Tool House Liverpool game, and I went the contrarian route and I built Tool House stack.
wow.
And every single person I'm playing against has a Liverpool stack.
Of
We're
course.
up 1-0, baby.
Wow.
I don't think my guy scored though, so that's not that great. But Kelleher conceded, so
There we go.
That's the important part there.
I am playing 2 people right now for the Ren match, including Germ.
Tool House. How do you say it?
Toll House? I didn't even look. And I agree with this, Alex. Using non-licensed teams and cards is good. Yeah. Wait, are they playing Toulouse?
Yeah, that one.
Like the French team? Oh,
yeah.
and you called them Toll House. I literally had no idea who they were playing. That's how much I love the Premier League, is that Liverpool's playing right now. And I'm like, who are they playing? Toulouse, yeah.
I'm gonna have to work on that one, along with a few others.
Like current, I don't know. I did find, so I don't know if I should say anything, but I'm beta testing the Android app. And when I put in my Rivals lineup for the Ren match, I had 2 rare cards in my lineup. And the screen came up and it was like, hey, do you want to buy some limited cards to boost your lineup? And it was the 2 that I had rares of. And I was like, we sure about this?
I hate you so much right now because on Rivals, you can't do subs unless you have the app, the phone app.
I just pick guys who score the highest, though. I haven't even tried to do a sub.
Yeah, but sometimes like last night, you have Rashford in your lineup and he gets a red card and you need to make sub. It'd be nice.
So Germ and I have the exact same lineup, except I have 2 pro cards and he has 1. Is there 3D in the beta of the Android? You mean AR? Or
I think he just means spin your card, right?
Isn't it always there? Let's see.
I've got the old version, so I can tell you whether it's there or not.
Can you spin your? No, I can't. No, I can't spin my card.
Let me find a new season card.
That's
I definitely can't.
Wait. Oh, I take that back. Wow, there's actually a button to like lock it.
Wait, where was that at?
Like right here?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't have that.
Here you go, Andy.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. Anyway.
Look at these early adopters and content creators getting special privileges over here and special
advantages. Lonely laymen like you.
Bullshit.
I don't think I can do AR. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I'm more of a real life kind of guy, though. Let's see.
Germ said he needs to make a sub. I guess, do you have more XP or something than he does?
I have 2 pro cards and he has 1.
He needs to make a sub.
Yeah. Desperately. Who's this other guy? Oh man, he has 4 pro cards.
A little tip for people out there that don't have Rivals. If you can find someone that does, I think it's every Monday. They do like I think you get a new invite or whatever.
Like a pack drop? Oh,
No, you get like an invite. And I'll have one on Monday that I think I can share with somebody. But in short, if you do it all on Monday and you have like a group of people, like a Discord or something, you can pass the baton and just like each person has their invite on Monday. So on a Monday you can give it to everybody in your local community or whatever. So as long as each person that gets it shares it with the next person. So yeah, on Monday, if somebody wants to just DM me, I'm happy to shoot an invite over to whoever.
Scosmo, what's the verb? Invited me,
Yeah,
rivaled me. What's
sure.
the?
I don't
I
know.
will say that was the one thing that I've struggled with rivals. That like, there's no easy verb. Like, hey, let's rival. Nanzo's right. So if you're in the arena, yes, it's ELO matched.
What'll happen with Nanzo is since he has pro cards are like they give you a huge advantage in challenges. So his ELO is going to go up really fast as long as he doesn't get DNPs and put in dumb lineups. He's going to go up really really fast. And when he goes into the arena, he's only going to play against other players that have pro cards.
Right.
Now, like it also depends on the game too. Like if he doesn't have players in a certain game and he goes into the arena there, well, I think he'll be at a really high ELO, so he might be playing against people that do have pro cards when he doesn't for a specific matchup. So, um, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting tactics there. You only get so many tickets, so I think every day you get an extra ticket
Something
for
like that.
the arena. But you can challenge friends on any game that you want. So like I didn't have a ticket for the arena for the Toll House Liverpool game, and so I didn't go into the arena, but I still challenged Jimmer and Surface and a bunch of other friends of mine. And
Bunch of nerds.
yeah, it's a fun setup. It's like head to head. There's something really fun about head to head.
Scosmo's trying to bait me into accepting. I wish I could see how many pro cards he has, because he challenged me, rivaled me, zapped me for the Aston Villa AZ match, and I don't have any pro cards.
Yeah.
I'm like, although I guess after watching what happened to you last night, I guess pro cards really aren't that necessary.
To be fair,
I don't even want to hear it.
let me speak. Monterey and Santos Laguna played last night, and I challenged kind of everybody in our Discord. I was just like, hey, if you want a free win, Santos is on the road to Monterey. Monterey is a huge favorite, and you know I'm playing my Santos Laguna guys.
Right.
And I lost, I think, every single matchup, and I have uniques and super rares. And
There's a lot of pro in that.
hey, when you lose 3-0 though, and your goalkeeper concedes 3, you get guillotined. You're gonna lose. You're not gonna win, even with pro cards. So
yeah, it's tough. It's tough that way. I think the worst part of this is that I'm gonna have to like look for lineups when they come out.
yeah, that is really important to not get DMPs and rivals. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Scosmo, I'm making my lineup here.
I would tell you to share your screen, do it on screen, but they may not like you doing that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That might not be kosher. Doing it on his phone. Look at that. Ooh, Simicast with the air led to goal. Love to see that.
At least he's taking set pieces.
Is he?
I don't know.
No.
Glenn said Aceveto's just doing his best to get his L15 back down to 0.
Yeah. Manzo said I'm on the no-fly list to France now.
Braden says it gives notifications for lineups. Yeah, there is one for Android as well. I got it. It was really annoying, actually. Brad says, can you guys go into detail about how rivals work? We can't really. Like, we're not supposed to. I also thought that was a lot of detail you just gave.
Well, I think to be fair, like I don't actually 100% know how like different pieces of it work. Like I don't know how the ELO works. I don't know how, honestly, I don't really know how the like there's like reputation on there and like a whole bunch of other things that make you,
Reputation points, hell yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But it's head to head. You choose 5 players just like you would in any other lineup. You play against your friends. You can play against like in the arena. You get matched up with a person of your quote unquote skill level. Um, it's pretty neat. And then, like Laird said, it's a pretty good marketing tool or tool to sell cards because when you go to submit your lineup, it's like, hey, you don't have pro cards for these players. Do you want to upgrade them? And it shows like their buy it now price or the instant buy price, I guess.
Instant, yeah. Yeah, that part is well done.
Yeah.
Except for the, hey, would you like to buy a limited card of a rare card that you submitted in your lineup? There is a cap too, by the way. It's a 260 cap.
It's different in every game.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And then like some games like today, Liverpool and Tool House. I'm just gonna keep going with it.
Yeah, you need to.
In that game, like a lot of the players that are starting are not normal starters. So hitting the cap in that game was like I was 50 points off cap or something like that. Like I was not even close to it.
Do you want to tell everyone about the best part of the game? Tactics?
Oh. Yeah, tactics are amazing.
So remember a while ago that we were like, oh, Solar Mega added these tactics things where you had to buy like gloves and you got extra points. We were like, man, that is the stupidest thing ever. And then we were like, oh, Solar might do with fitness, but that's the stupidest thing ever. And now it's in Rivals and it's the best thing ever.
It's not the same. Putting a wizard hat on your guy and choosing a tactic for your lineup are completely different things.
Okay.
In short, after you choose your lineup, you can choose a tactic, whether it's like a defensive tactic, like I think one of them is called park the bus, and that involves like clearances, effective clearances, I think.
Yeah, so it's like a cumulative number. So if your team of 5 gets a certain number, you get like a bonus.
Right. And then there's like a tiki-taka one. So if you choose guys that get a lot of points for passing, you can choose that one, and then you get bonuses based on passing stats. There's one for duels. If you get a bunch of guys that get into a lot of duels, but at the end of your lineup, you just choose one of those. It's really nice.
Isn't it contests one, not duels?
No, there's one for contest as well. So like if you got guys that like to dribble, there's one for that as well.
What's the difference between a contest and a duel?
I mean, duel I always
Nobody knows, Andy.
Considered like a 50-50 ball, and then a contest one is just, I dribbled a guy in the middle of the field.
That's not a duel though?
I mean, maybe it's a duel too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Maybe it's a duel and a contest one. Like a tackle is a tackle and a duel one.
Right. Nanza wants to know if you win anything in Rivals other than bragging rights, which I don't know why anybody would want more than that.
I think, obviously, in the beta, they're not doing anything. So, but my guess is yes. They're going to give away prizes there, I would think.
Everybody does seem to be a bit optimistic about that. Nanzo, the deadline is the kickoff. Let me rephrase. It is like televised kickoff, which in Europe is kickoff.
Right.
Not here.
So for MLS games that say they start at 7 p.m., but they actually start at like 7:30, the lock time is at 7 o'clock when they say it's going to start.
Yeah.
But most of the lock time is right at the start of the game.
Vita's saying for a contest, you have to have the ball while you can win a duel if you get the ball out of the duel. So that makes sense. You have to have the ball first. Yeah. Alex, there's nothing free about the time that you spend playing Rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume coins will be part of it. Andy, do you think you'll ever buy a card because of Rivals?
Yes.
Really?
For sure.
For sure?
Yeah.
What's the situation that you think that's going to happen?
I don't know. I'm playing Jimmer in Rivals, and I know he's got his Liverpool stack, and all I got to do is buy this limited card to help me win. Yeah, you can bet I'm buying a card for $1. Yeah, it's happening.
What Liverpool card are you buying for $1?
I mean, I'm not buying a Liverpool card for $1. I'm buying whoever they're playing.
A Toll House.
Tool House
Toll
card.
House cookie.
Yeah, give me one of them.
Andy, best Sorare customer 2024 incoming. So Ben, there are DNPs if you don't check the lineup.
I've got a great story about a DNP. I set my lineup for Real Madrid yesterday, and like right before lock, I checked my team, and I'm like, oh my god, Kepa's out. So I switched him out, but I also chose Jude for some reason. And clearly, when I chose him, it didn't say starting. I was just like, oh, Jude has to be starting. I'm taking Jude.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the lineup. And all the people I played against had Kepa in, and I had Lunin in. So I got the PK save, and I got a ton of points from that. But then I had the Jude DNP, and nobody else had that. So I ended up winning, I think, more than I lost, but it was ridiculous.
That's all you want to do. Win more than you lose.
Yeah.
I will also say when you're doing the lineup, like when you're putting your players in, if the lineups are out, it's very clearly indicated that they're starting.
Yeah.
Like you can see it. So
they add the like thing that says whether they're starting or not starting. I think it's about 30 minutes before kickoff. So that's typically when you'll want to go in and do your rivals lineups is like 30 minutes before kickoff.
Right. Or apparently 5 minutes so you can see the goalie pull up lane.
Yes.
Ben, they do show them yes. Actually, I take that back. I don't know if they show the whole lineup. I mean, surely they show all the players who are starting. I don't know if in the app they'll show it, yes.
Johannaton
I just realized sorry, what were you going to say?
Johannaton asked if you can play as many as you want. Yes, you can, but there's also the arena, and you get like tickets to play in the arena. So if you don't have enough tickets, then you can't enter the arena for a specific game, but you can still like challenge your friends and stuff.
Right. So for anybody who is here late, we are talking about rivals now. That has nothing to do with the 500,000 in prizes on Sorare, just to be clear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good caveat there.
Yeah. And Vita's right. Just check Sorare data just to be sure with your lineup. It's a lot more fun than it's fun, which is way more fun than I thought it would be. Like I thought that there was no way I would play this game, and I tried it, and I was like, all right, and one game and you're all in.
It made me realize how not fun setting your lineups 3 days in advance of a game being played is. Like setting my lineups on Monday night for West Ham to play today.
Yeah,
sucks. And you don't I should know that, but I don't know. I didn't really realize it until I was playing Rivals, I guess.
Jack is asking if Rivals is free to play. It is, yes, but you get boosts. Like you get more points if you use pro cards, limited, rare, super rare, uniques.
I think there's still a lot to it that we don't know. Like
for sure,
those arena tickets, maybe you can buy those. Like low hanging fruit. If you're them, you give one ticket a day for the arena, but you can use your ETH or cash or whatever to buy a bundle of 10 tickets and play in the arena as much as you want. They're not doing that now, but I would think something they're going to do.
Yep. No, it's I'm going to have to. Sorry, thought I got a Rivals alert. It was something else. Kephard said secret Rivals Club or selling Rivals. Well, sounds good. There's nothing secret about us. Jack, yes, pro cards are your normal Sorare lineup cards. Yes, just non-commons.
Yeah, and it's a pretty big boost. I think it's like 20% from like a common to a limited.
But it's also like not that much after that. Isn't it 20% for a limited and like 25 for a rare? Like the boost, it doesn't seem like enough.
I mean, you don't want it to be too much, I don't think. Let me see if I can maybe find
Nanzo
it.
says, "Can I use my 1 million so coins to buy arena tickets?" That's right. Nanzo, are you actually over 1 million now? I know Sean was at like 750, so I would assume Nanzo's around 1 million, which is amazingly absurd. Yeah, in-app purchases for tickets sounds like a must. I agree.
So here's how powerful pro cards are. I'm playing Jimmer and he's beating me by 7 points, and he has all Liverpool pro cards, and he also has a guy that has an air led to goal.
Wow. I don't think oh yeah, here we go. I will say the only thing that not the only thing that I dislike, but it also happens I think it's on the web too. By the way, let's just check in on Bruno here. Bellama at the top, 16th.
Nice.
We've got 13, just under 14 minutes left.
Do you know what the most expensive Bruno Fernandes card of all time was?
99th, 99.99.
It's from Sorare to AJ, I think.
AJ, right?
Yeah.
Vita says, "Okay, we're leaking it all." What are we leaking? I think this was known, right?
To be fair, you haven't said a word. It's been me. Just blame me.
I also definitely did not sign an NDA.
Yeah.
I may have gotten an email that they were like, "This is just as good as an NDA," but I don't think that really holds up.
I don't read my email. I mean, if I were sitting here saying negative things, I think that they would probably be annoyed or upset. But I mean, genuinely, I've liked it, and I've shared positive things, so I don't think that they care.
I I think that the email that they sent was like about sending them feedback, not on Twitter and Discord, which I get. But I agree. I feel like yeah. So the one thing I will have, which is feedback, which I'm not sending on Twitter or Discord, is if you go to the Rivals part of like the play section, you can't see your live lineups. Like you have to go to live to do it,
Kind of
which
a
like
mess.
obviously you do that, but also obviously I would like to just
My one bit of feedback is I'm an Android user, and the
same.
Android app sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Hashtag soon.
Yeah. Your boy Simicast is done.
Love to see it, Mike.
Ooh.
Actually, you know what? That might be bad because Jimmer is an iPhone user and he has access to subs. If he were smart, he would sub off his player that has an air led to goal, and he would put someone else in.
Do you
But
get
Jimmer's
do you
not
get
smart. So
do you get what how do the points work? Do you get like Simicas's points up to now and then all the points?
So you have to actually sub the player off with a player that has not come on the field yet.
Right.
You get, and it zeroes that player out.
Oh, and so you just get their point, the new player's points from then on.
Right. But if you have a guy that subs on and has a chance to get a goal or something, honestly,
Yeah.
Simicas is at 19 points.
Yeah.
So a sub is already going to come in with plus 6 points.
Yeah. And still has to fit within the cap.
Oh, great question. Don't know. One thing we did find out yesterday is if you sub off your captain, the new player that comes on is your captain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in. Mike's curious if Rivals is better with 3 beers or harder.
It's a risk reward thing because after 3 beers, you're challenging everyone on the list, and that could either go really well or go really poorly.
Do you think the newness wears off when they release to everybody and the prizes are basically nothing? Goodwing says no cap on subs.
No cap when using subs. Oh, interesting.
So if that's the case, oh wait, you can't pick somebody who's already played, right? Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
Right. So like if you're Liverpool and you think that I was gonna say if you think Salah is gonna come on, which he just came on, then you could choose him as your sub.
Oh, so like
Um,
once he's subbed on, you cannot. So like
right.
you have to be watching the match and you see him get up and you're like, oh, Salah's coming on.
To be fair, I'm talking about this like I know how it works. I've got an Android phone, and you can't do subs right now on the desktop app. You can only do it on an iPhone. So I've never done a sub.
I don't want to make a sub, I don't think, but let me see if I can
I'm
make
playing
one.
at a disadvantage over here.
Yeah, no, you are. Can you see if your opponent made a sub?
I don't know. I would assume so.
Hold on, let me see here.
Jimmer has yet to make a sub, which is good.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go.
Man, I've got a close match with him. He's beating me by 3 points, but I'm one duel away from a 10-point bonus.
Ooh. So I am currently playing Germ in this Ren matchup, and I'm up by 15 points right now. We have the same lineup. Like I said, I have 2 pro cards. He has 1. I went with Tiki Taka, and he went with Gengen pressing. So he needs 4 more duels from the Ren boys to get his bonus.
Nice.
But it doesn't look like he made a sub. So let me see if I can. How would I even make a sub? I don't even know how you would do it looking at my lineup.
Vitaly said having nothing to do during a rival's game kind of kills the vibe, but having things to do make it unpractical with about 250 games every weekend. I don't know what he's saying.
A rivals game. You just sweat the scores, Vita. You just stare at your phone waiting for the numbers to go up. What do you mean nothing to do? Scosmo said I might play for volume, challenge everyone to every game and achieve the most games played in beta. Okay. Yeah, Nanzo is like there is no game associated with Sorare that Nanzo won't play. Didn't Sorare Mega just end too? So he has like a little bit of a hole that he needs to fill. Jeremiah did not make it.
Did you say Mega ended? Mega's done?
I thought I saw on Twitter the other day that it was over. I know that Sorare announced they were going to stop giving them
prizes. That's probably a good thing. I mean, it's weird because like one of the whole benefits to like blockchain gaming, it's like, oh, they're portable. You can use them on different games. You can do all these other things. But with that said, like, is it really Sorare's responsibility to pay out the prizes on these other platforms? No, it's not.
Ricky said, will Sorare Data be working on any rival stuff? I don't even know what we would do. But probably. Like the window of time to, I mean,
I'll bet there's ways for you to display better like win-loss ratios and score.
like user info. Yeah. I was thinking like getting ready for the games. Like pick scores on players for everything. Although somebody.
Ooh, that actually, like lineup builder for rivals could be cool.
Somebody.
You know what else, Laird? Like the difference between 2 players when you have the pro card versus using the common. Like doing the math for me. Like a 20% bonus on a 45 cap versus 0 bonus on a 48 cap or something.
That reminds me. Where did that go? I forget what I was going to say. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, it's. Vita says, I have a few ideas. I just don't think it's worth it at the moment. I agree.
It will be. You guys are going to be chasing your tail on this one. You'll be like, I wish we would have done this rival stuff sooner.
We've got 6 minutes left on Bruno, I think. 5 minutes left. Bellamont's still at the top.
Hey, let's go through the rest of the announcement real quick.
Yeah,
There's
I guess we
something
should
else
do
in
that.
there. Academy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
So there is a gigantic secret that I have not told anyone. I have told one person this. And the Academy just changed it. But Andy, there was a subset of cards on the Sorare platform that basically, as a group, did not lose value over the last year. Legends. Like Legends prices have stayed fairly, they're up over the last year because of Rivals.
Limited Legends should tank
Rivals,
now,
because of
right?
Academy.
Limited Legends should tank, in theory. They just haven't yet.
They have not yet, but I think they will. Like the number of people that were like, "Oh, I bought Legends to win Academy," which is really funny because the way this came up in conversation was with Keith, because I was like, the easiest way for you, he's talking about trying to get his Messi that he just bought to level 20 before the next season starts. I was like, the easiest way to do that is with Legends, because you just max out the off-season Academy. The off-season XP in the Academy with Legends. And then I looked and I was like, holy shit, these things are expensive. Like I remember what I sold mine for like 6 months ago, and I was like expecting them to be a tenth of the price, and they're not. Now they will be.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah. Ben says, does the card's XP count in Rivals? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Charlie said, if you bought a Legend in the past year, what on earth were you thinking? They've been getting slowly pushed under the carpet for a while. You're thinking that you're going to win $5 every week in the Academy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have done it. Oh, Vita's right. Maybe the lack of printing too. Yeah. They were like Academy cheat codes. It was like one of the most obvious things right away that was like a cheat code. And my favorite thing was Sean was like, I'm buying a bunch of limiteds because I'm going to win that $5 in the Academy. And I'm like, you are the only person I know that is like, let me set my unique lineups. Oh yeah, and I can't forget about my limited Academy, my limited Legends for the Academy $5.
Yeah.
Although Nanzo might be the other one.
What do you think about Cap 220 Super Cap?
I think this Vita's saying this. Despite the change, I'll keep my Legends for farming XP. I think that's it. I think it's great. Like now that it's like the being able to win good cards with these terrible 220.
I agree, but where are they going to give away all the crap now?
I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Not my problem, right?
Yeah, not your problem. Bruno's up to 30, just under 38 grand. That's dollars for all those who are curious. What is that? 18.71. Yeah, Charlie, I agree.
Let's play a game. Set the over under for me.
What do you want? Dollars? I only think in dollars now.
I don't care. Whatever.
$69,000.
Oh, Jesus. I'll say under that.
Okay.
I'm in a bear market still, I guess. You're thinking very bullish.
I probably shouldn't feel this bullish since all you do is want to play a free game now.
Yeah, but I did say I'll buy $1 cards to compete in that free game. So
that's true. That's true. Oh, we're up to 42,000. Way to be Cherney and Bellama. Let's keep it going here.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, 69 bids. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Well, nice.
I don't even know what what was Jude again? 110?
Yeah. I don't remember.
I love that the very first Bruno Unique was bought for $936.
Yeah.
51,880. He just says he has the highest Brady 2023 rare on the platform thanks to Academy. I had one of those once. Anyway. Ben said they should add a new season bonus to Rivals. Was this
I haven't really looked at what
99
bonuses are there.
What's that?
I haven't even really looked at what bonuses are there in Rivals. I just know if you have pro cards, you get bonuses for them.
Right. We just know it's more.
Yeah.
We don't know if the math is right. We're just like, oh yeah, that's higher.
Right.
That seems right.
Yeah. If you have a red card, it gets more percents.
All right, we got 6 seconds left. If Cherney wants to go a little higher on Bruno, if not, Bellamaz taking it home at 25.62 ETH. And is it really ended? It is. Bellamaz, 25 ETH, 51,257. Bellamaz gave up on the Giannis unique earlier today. Decided to spend it on Bruno. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great card, and the price seems pretty good. So
Yeah.
I think Bellamaz is going to win a lot with this Bruno card.
And
I don't know that much about his gallery,
for this long form Premier League one. How many?
Oh, yeah, he can go win $3,000 with it.
Let's see if I can pull this off. I never use this page, and so I never know if it's going to work. Filter by league. Oh, it's probably, I don't think we have a year. Do we have a season? No, we don't. I was going to look up how many new season Premier League cards there have been, but Toll House is up 2-0.
Biggest Toll House supporter and whatever.
Unbelievable. Charlie said it bugs him that Portugal is abbreviation is PRT instead of POR.
Hey, I've got a pronunciation for you.
You asking me?
Yeah, the guy that just scored the goal for Toll House. How do you pronounce his first name?
I didn't see who it was. Let me see.
Well, you're about to see it.
Where's
right there in the middle?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Thies?
I don't think the J is silent, is all I'm going to say.
Sigils?
I'm glad you said it, not me.
That's a Harry trade special right there, actually. He has a Dalinga super rare, maybe?
Wow.
Let's see. Let's see if he played him. Actually, you know what? I bet I have a DM from him right now. I do. Literally 1 minute ago. Dalinga and the eyes emoji.
Yeah. Well, I will say that is my forward in Rivals. So
wow.
We're going to be winning every matchup, I think.
Harry's got him in cap 240, which looks like he may have listed a card since he's showing 0.
Wow, that Florentino Luis kind of wrecked him there.
Flo had a tough one. Error led to goal and ripped off the field at 31 minutes.
Yeah.
Brad said I won Dalinga is limited earlier this year. He's coming good this season. I also did. Oh, he listed Flo. He's had enough. Oh. Yeah, Mike says it's tease.
Everybody's calling him Dalinga. Maybe that's the way to do it. Just call him that.
Yeah. How does it feel to be the greatest Liverpool Toll House Rivals player on the platform?
I mean, right now it says I'm only winning 6 of 8 matchups, but let me refresh real quick. Let's refresh. 8 of 8, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Chase said, I don't understand Rivals. What's the best source of the latest info? Just go back like 30 minutes in the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really no like public info yet until this video, I think. We released all of it.
Kev Hurt said you have to call him Thighs for the Tool House guy.
All right, from now on, he'll henceforth be known as Thighs.
Thighs from Tool House. Oh, man.
Does he have the short shorts on, showing off those thighs?
Right, showing off the thighs.
Thighs.
Oh, don't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that lineup's not out yet. What time is it? Where's this sporting lineup? Let's see how ruined my game week is. So how often do you... Oh my God, Coates is starting. Unbelievable. How often do you check rivals to like start up a new game?
Like if I'm around, like if I'm doing something, I'm not going to participate. But like if I know I'm going to be around for when the starting lineups come out, then yeah, I'm going to be doing some rivaling.
Yeah.
Like those West Ham lineups just came out. I'll definitely be retooling my my West Ham lineup here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I have all my pro cards in there, and then I'm going to challenge everybody.
Right. I love it.
Maybe not Skazmo. He might have better pro cards than me.
You're right.
Might want to avoid that one. We'll see.
Who are they playing?
Some team I probably can't pronounce.
Right.
I think it's a Greek team.
Oh yeah, Olympiacos. Maybe I should go with the Olympiacos stack and see play your little Toll House.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Nanzo said you have to download this episode quickly before Sorare pulled it down for Rivals copyright infringement. All right. Well, I'm going to let Andy go.
This will be the best marketing they ever had, so I don't think they want to do that.
Yeah. All right. So West Ham
not a knock on the marketing department at all.
No, to retool his West Ham lineups. Join us next week for Rivals Time Only, which is our new show dedicated just to Rivals and watching Andy rival as many people as he can. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny, who I don't think is on Rivals yet either. Is he?
Loser.
Would you accept a Rivals invite for a Celtic match against Quinny?
Oh God. No,
right? Yeah, it's just not even worth it. Yeah.
I'll just pretend like I didn't see it though. Like I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell him.
I don't check my email. I have the Android app. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. Good luck on that $500,000 that you can win outside of Rivals.